How are you doing, everyone? It's me, the Domo Otaku, here today to talk about the latest episode in ReZero, episode 20. I forgot what the title was. It was the name of Wilhelm's wife. Yes, I remember now. But I have so much to say about this episode, and let me just tell you right now. Overall, I feel it feels hopeless right now, to be honest. So let's talk about all the happy things first. Then we'll talk about all the depressing stuff first. So, happy thoughts aside, in this episode, we get a lot of interesting background and background story for Wilhelm and his wife in the beginning, and we see that through flashbacks of Wilhelm, and he was young with the sword, and his wife, who surprisingly reminds me of someone. I don't know if it's just me or like like anime characters, like females with red long hair. They have that sort of feeling. It's like, wait, I feel like I've seen this person before somewhere. I don't know if it's just me, but she looks familiar. But yes, throughout that backstory, we see about a little bit about how Wilhelm meets his wife, the Master Swordsman, and just a little bit on that and how they met. It's, for me, that was a pretty interesting thing to show in the series. And as much as it did take time throughout the episode to they're just like showing off these memories and whatnot, it was cool, and it brings light to Wilhelm, who plays a major role in this arc that we're currently in now, and his rivalry with the White Whale. But unfortunately, depressing shit happens, and Wilhelm gets freaking... I hope he's alive. Let's just say that. So yes, now we get to the depressing stuff. So, episode 18, guys, I had so much high hope for Subaru, considering how he turned his back on everyone, and then he's gonna restart from zero and do a fresh start and change everything, right? Okay, I was like, okay, I have hopes for Subaru that he's gonna actually do this. Episode 19 was a set for the battle. He came prepared with everything. He negotiated with Krish to get this alliance and then the army for the whale. And now episode 20 happens, and I thought, freaking shooting magical blasts at this whale and then like jumping on its skin and its body and just like freaking cutting it with a sword. I thought they were actually gonna do it, but it didn't work, and I'm just like, are you kidding? This is not happening, is it? This is not happening. As much as they do so much damage and destruction to this whale, it doesn't die. And then all of a sudden it does this freaking smoke screen where if you get hit by this smoke or this fog, you get erased from existence, and that explains episode 16 where Rem is forgotten by everyone. So that explains that. But yeah, they hit it super with everything that they got, and nothing happens, and that is so displeasing to see. And then in the end, Wilhelm-san gets eaten by the whale after all that little flashback stuff of like him and like his wife and liking flowers and whatnot. He gets eaten by the whale. I'm assuming that Wilhelm's alive. He's gonna kill the whale from the inside. Like, is that how Moby Dick work? I didn't read Moby Dick, but that's like a cliche, right? But then also there's that one man beast person who saved Subaru, and I don't know what happened to him. He's dying. There are so many people dying in this army, and because they didn't expect this to happen from the whale. They thought that it's like, oh, we got our best firepower. They shoot freaking explosions and magic at this thing, and it doesn't die. They climb on top of it and stab it 3 times. They stabbed their eye, for crying out loud, the freaking eyeball, and it fell out. I was like, wow, how is this thing not dead yet? So, with all this aside, in the end of the episode, even more surprising thing happens where Subaru and Rem get saved, and then just like looking at the sky in awe because there's more freaking whales in the sky. There's like 3 white whales floating in the sky. I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Unless the main white whale split into like 3 different bodies or something like that, there's 3 more of this thing in the sky. That is complete bullshit. I'm just like, oh my gosh, they're gonna end the episode here. They're not gonna save them. It's impossible. This is just too impossible. Like, how the freak are they supposed to do this? In this series, for one, I always question, like, how will Subaru do this? How will he accomplish his goal in this arc? And this is the longest running arc in the series, considering he's died so many times, and he has no way of a solution to save or fix everything. And it's like, okay, our first thing to do is to kill the white whale. Okay, so we get to immediately mention form this alliance and whatnot, and they can't even do that because there's 3 more white whales in the distance. So yeah, it's so, I don't know. I'm lost for words, right? Because there's 4 episodes left. they still haven't killed this white whale. They haven't gotten anything done at all. Well, they got some stuff done with Subaru starting from 0 and the whole episode 18 with Rem, right? But, you know, technically in like the plot line, they have accomplished nothing. They haven't progressed once in this arc, because in the end of every single time Subaru tries, everyone's gonna die. And at this point, everyone's dying again. Oh my gosh, how the frick are you supposed to... You know, it was like one of my big questions, like, okay, how does killing this white whale save Amelia and them in the result of this thing, right? But you know, it is an obstacle in their way, so yeah, they have to get through it, because the only way to get to freaking Amelia's place without being interrupted by this damn whale is kill it, right? And it, you know, it benefits this alliance with Krush and Amelia, right? But come on, 3 white whales, like, you know, with 4 episodes left, like it's for certain there's no freaking way they're gonna complete this series and they're gonna have some kind of like freaking epic conclusion where Subaru goes home after all's done, right? They're gonna save Amelia, I'm assuming, somehow, some freaking how they're gonna save Amelia, and then that's the end of the series, or the season, unless we get another season technically. So that's basically it. And you know, it's just like, it's itching me in my head right now. It's like, okay, how, like, okay, in this situation here, all hope seems lost. It really does. You know, Wilhelm died. So, lots of people are dying. Some people in the army are dying. This white whale has this freaking mana poisoning curse thing, a smoke screen, and there's like more white whale babies flying in the sky. It was like, what are they supposed to do? Just what are they supposed to do? And you know, next episode, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I think Subaru's gonna die next episode. He's gonna die, he's gonna save everyone once again, he's gonna do the same thing over again, but then inform them, say, oh, the white whale has this ability, or, you know, we gotta go kill it fast with this, we need more men, or something like that, right? That's how I'm gonna see this as, because, you know, at this point, they're like all retreating back to the tree. It's like, okay, you know what, screw this. We did not anticipate that it could do some kind of smoke screen. We did not anticipate that it can like do this loud scream that poisons people. We did not expect there to be 3 more white whale babies in the sky. They're done. It's totally done. There's nothing they can do. And the only way they would win in this situation is if they lose some, but that's a heavy casualty to have. They already lost Wilhelmson, he got eaten by the dang whale. But unless they somehow have him be alive inside the whale and he guts the whale from the inside and kills it, then there's hope. Then there is hope, okay? But that's about it for this episode, because there's nothing they can do. The episode ends with Rem and Subaru looking in awe at the giant whales in the sky, and it's like, oh shit, you gotta be kidding me. That's how the episode ends, and that's how a lot of people feel. We're just like, man, there's 3 more white whales? You gotta be kidding me. This seems hopeless. It does, and that's how I feel. But, you know, with, of course, 4 more episodes in the works, and the finale of this series coming really close, it begs the question, just like, how will Subaru successfully accomplish his goal in this arc? It's really hard to say, and we've been seeing that throughout this whole arc. He hasn't accomplished anything. He hasn't really saved everyone. And, you know, even to this day, after he decided to start from 0, start from scratch, and try to save everyone once again, it doesn't work. What was that? Okay. So, that's it for this episode review, because, you know, I have no clue what's gonna happen, unless there's some kind of, like, episode 21 preview out there they released on Crunchyroll or something like that, then I don't know what the hell's going on, but the only thing I can do is play the wait game and see what happens in next week's episode, guys. That's all I can say. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, because for one, I don't know if you want to enjoy this whole thing, but yeah, you know, Wilhelm-san and his wife was that was pretty cool. That was pretty touching. I like those two when they were in the younger days, and like, you know, their whole backstory is pretty cool. I like to see more of that a little bit, just a little bit. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, because next week we'll see if anything I said was right. We'll see if Subaru dies. We'll see if they actually live through this. We'll see if they actually kill the white whale. We'll see if Wilhelm-san actually is alive inside the whale, and then he kills it from the inside, like those cliches that we do. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video on the Domotaku Anime channel. So take care, guys. Mata ne. And I don't know what the hell's gonna happen in this series anymore.